This video is sponsored by Madrina's Coffee. Madrina's Coffee offers coffee for fuel delivered right to your door. Use the code BOOST to get 50% off anything in the online store, or use the code for get your first round of subscription service free and free shipping. Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to house number 5 of season 3 of houses. Sorry if I do sound a little bit sick. I do have somewhat of a cold, so I am sorry about that just in case and giving you guys a little bit of a heads up. So today we're going to be building I guess it would be kind of more of like a neighborhood house, but with some different materials than what we usually use. So we go over those materials. You'll need some polished diorite, or andesite, excuse me. You need some stone, quartz stairs, cobblestone, quartz slab, dark oak wood planks, dark oak fence, cobblestone stairs, cobblestone slabs, and we also use some light gray stained glass. So how about we get started in the front? So do we want to start in the middle? I think we should start in the middle. So we're going to take out our stone. Our stone is going to be our base layer. It's going to be 2 up from the ground floor. And this is going to be throughout the entire house. Just kind of keep that in mind. What we're going to do is lay down 1, come forward 1 more, and then turn it to the right. So you should have a L-shaped block here. So what we're going to do now is come to the last block here. Take out your cobblestone stairs. Turn it here. So have it come out 1. And then come all the way over to the other side where the other one should be. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks with the stairs is what you should have it on. Turn this one. Okay, and then do your L-shaped block again, just like this. Very simple. So if you did it just like me, you should have a 5-block gap in between the 2 L-shaped blocks. So very, very simple. Now what we can do is stack these up twice so they are 2 tall. And with your cobblestone stairs, you can connect the 2 together with just regular stairs this time around. So just like that, very, very simple so far. Okay, so back to using our stone. So we're going to be over on the right side of this stair that we just made. So come diagonal 1 block, and you're going to come up 2. Okay, what we're going to do now is come over 3 blocks. On the 4th block, add another 2 blocks, and we can stack these up twice as well. So now this is going to be the main material for our house. So you kind of have 2 different options here. I think I'm going to use cobblestone. I just like the texture, but depending on your texture pack, it could look different depending on that. So kind of go off your judgment here. The only other block that I would maybe use would be polished andesite here. So it's really up to you on what material you want to use here. I'm going to use cobblestone though. Okay, so what we're going to do is on top of this block over on the left, we're going to use our cobblestone and we're going to stack all the way up, kind of just a random number, pretty tall, and come to the other block over on the other side and make this a 2 by however tall pillar. So just like that. So using our stone, what we're going to do is connect these 2 sides together. A window is going to go here. That's why we did kind of not fill in that gap yet, just to make sure we had the right dimensions and everything like that. So now using your quartz stairs, add in a upside down stair coming all the way across. Okay. Now using your dark oak wood fence, stack up 3 in the middle, 1, 2, and 3, just like that. And then you're going to add in another upside down stair connecting the 2 sides together, just like that. Very, very simple. Now, going back to your cobblestone, we're going to add 1 layer of cobblestone on top of that quartz there, and then kind of do the same thing that we did down below with the exact same window. So quartz coming across, and then on the 4th block up, that should be upside down, just like this. And then what we're going to do is your fence will go here in the middle, 3 tall, just like that. And boom, there we go. So then what we're going to do is on top of this block, add 1 more layer of cobblestone on top and get rid of all the excess, or add however many you need to complete that set. So this is what our house should look like so far. Not much, obviously, but just kind of taking a step back so you can see how it should look. Okay. So over on the right side of this, we're going to kind of do the same thing, but it's not going to be as tall. So using your stone again, we're going to come diagonal and come out 2 blocks, stack it up twice again. What we're going to do is come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th block, add 2 more stone blocks on the right, and then kind of have it come back once. You should have a backwards L shape here. Okay, stack it up twice, just like what we're going to do on everything else. So now using our cobblestone, we're going to stack up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. This is not an exact number. We are going to figure out as we go, but for now I think it should be fine. And kind of do this on both sides as well. So just kind of stack these up. So the reason we're not making this as tall is this will not be a 2-story part of the house. This will be only a 1-story part of this house. That's why this is a little bit shorter. So now that we have the gap in between, that is very clearly visible, we're going to fill in the rest of the gap with our stone here. So if you did it correctly, you should have a 7-block gap. So let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Very, very simple. Now, using your quartz stairs, kind of do the same thing that we did over on the other windows over here. Upside down stairs is what we're going to be doing, coming all the way across. So now what we're going to do is you kind of have two options here. I'm going to take out our light gray stained glass, and I'm going to add in our window here. So what we're going to do is have it come all the way over, just like this, and we're going to have it be 4 blocks tall. 2, 3, and 4, just like that, okay? So basically how you're going to count this is we want to have one fence here and here. I think that'd be pretty nice. How's that look? I think it looks pretty good. I mean, you could always add another one here, and then maybe get rid of this one on the sides. It's really just up to your personal preference on what you think looks best. I think I'm going to keep it more towards the center. I think that might just look a little bit better in my opinion. So just like this. And okay. So now what we're going to do is using your cobblestone. What we're going to do is come over 1 on both sides just like this. Actually, let's come down 1 more block for this. So come over 1 here just like that. Using your cobblestone stairs, what we're going to do is have another one here on both sides. Just like that. Very, very simple so far, hopefully. Okay. Now, using, we might need some cobblestone slabs for this next part. Just take out your cobblestone slabs, kind of have it just come up and over and connect the two sides together. So in the end, you should have something that looks very similar to this, if not exactly the same. And you can even just connect these 2 blocks together. And the reason we're not making this a full block is because I want to add a little bit more design for this. So what we're going to do is add in a piece of cobblestone behind it. So when you add the roof, it will just have that little bit extra depth to it, which might make it look a little bit nicer. Very, very simple thing to do. So coming back to the front side of the house where the stairs are, we're going to make the exact same window that we made here over on the other side. So exact same, right? So 1 block, come 3 blocks away on the 4th and 5th, make a L-shaped curve, coming 1 block back, just like that, okay? So this will be the exact same height, so you don't really need to guess it this time. Just kind of stack it all the way up until it's even with the other one. Looks about right there. And just kind of stack these all the way up with your cobblestone. Just like this, tack this one up as well. Now we will fill in our window gap with our stone, not andesite. There we go. So again, exact same window, upside down stair. You're going to have a 3 block gap, then your upside down stair again, 1 layer of cobblestone, upside down stair again, come up 3 on your 4th block, add in your next layer of quartz stairs, and connect the 2 sides together just like that. And last but not least, add in your fences, I almost said fence gates, in the center just like this. So take a step back, see how everything's looking, so you can kind of see some of the parts taking their final shape here. So coming back to the front again, using our cobblestone, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here where we have this L-shaped block in between the 2 windows that we just made. So what we're going to do is add 1, 2, add to your L shape, and come over to the other side and do the exact same thing. And you're going to stack these up all the way as well. We will have a window in here, for everything, but it's going to be a unique window as well. It's not going to be just a plain window. It's going to be kind of similar to the one that we did over there. So just kind of stack these all the way up to where they're even with everything. And just like this, finish this one off real quick. So you should have something that looks just like this if you've made it just like me. So what you're going to do is come over to your windows here. We're going to be using our quartz stairs again. So we want our quartz stairs to be even right across here. That's where we want those to be. That way the windows are on the same plane and you're not going to have one offset from the other. So how's that look? Actually looks pretty good. So your quartz stairs are going to come all the way across. So you should have 5 blocks of quartz stairs in the middle here. Okay. So using your cobblestone stairs again, what you're going to do is come up 2 blocks just like this. Add in a upside down. And then kind of what we did over there using our cobblestone slabs, we're going to come across and over to connect the 2 sides together. Just like that. Very, very simple thing to do. And we can put those away now. And then your dark oak wood slabs will go here, or why do I keep saying slabs? Fences will go here in the center just like that. We do want to have a 1 block gap of cobblestone, or not gap, but layer of cobblestone underneath the stair here. Just like this. And we can even just fill everything in above here. If you want to leave that shape in there, there's not really any reason to, but if you want to, you can always put some more stone or something like that behind it, which I think might be a pretty good idea. It just adds a little bit more texture and depth to your house, which is never a bad thing to have. So very, very simple, just like that. So we're almost done. What we're going to do now is we're going to add in our quartz stairs underneath here and then connect the two sides together with slabs just like that. Again, very, very simple here. We're not trying to go for extremely, hard things to do. We're trying to make things pretty simple, but also look good at the same time. Okay, so was that a good spot? I think that's a good spot to stop. We got quite a bit of the front done besides the garage area. We will get to that next part. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow for part 2. So bye-bye, guys, and thank you very much for watching. Hey guys, so before we get to the giveaway, I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about Madrina's Coffee. So Madrina's Coffee has some amazing coffee and a great, variety of different flavors that you can try it yourself. But one of the things I like about them the most is the fact that they are gamers. They actually understand the gaming market. It's not just a advertising thing to them. It's one of those things to where if you're passionate about something, it's even more fun to sponsor it. And that's actually exactly what they're doing here. They enjoy the brand. They enjoy helping out channels and stuff like that. And they're helping my channel out in a pretty big way and bringing this house series to you guys. And we will be doing some streaming with them later on as well in the next couple weeks, hopefully. But, it's such a rare thing to find that people in a company that really care about the the gaming community in itself, and they also support gaming channels as well. I mean, for example, me, they're also going to be supporting other gaming channels along the way. And, no matter how big or small, they could sponsor you. They will work with you on what you have. So let's get into the giveaway details. So how this is going to work is to enter into the giveaway. All you have to do, very simple, go down into the comment section, right? And type in #coffee4fuel. And what that's going to do is as soon as you type that in, I will be able to see who comments, right? And as soon as you type that, you're automatically entered in to the giveaway for free coffee. So that's as simple as it is. All you have to do is type in #coffee4fuel. You'll see it on the screen here on how to spell it. Yeah, so that's pretty much all you have to do in order to get this giveaway, guys. So it's so simple. And at the end of this house, I will do a big reveal about who won this giveaway, but we will have some more in the series as well as we go. So don't forget to use the code BOOST to get 50% off anything in the online store, or use the code for get your first round of subscription service free and free shipping.